Welcome to Dr. Brian Sims' lab. Here he is researching neonatal protection mechanisms in the brain.
In general, what are you studying?
So my research focus is clinically I take care of premature sick neonates, and my research is an extension of that because these sick neonates have a large percentage of them will have a certain amount of brain injury. So what we study in the lab is to look at ways that, mainly in culture, we try to study, and in animal models, to try to study mechanisms that are protective, and hopefully one day will translate back to the baby and find out ways of how to protect the neonatal brain.
What is expected of you in the lab, and what are your main duties?
So mainly in the lab, your expectations will be first to work hard, just arrive at the lab on time. If you're assigned to be at lab at a certain time of the day, just make sure you're there. If you're not going to be there, email whoever's going to be in the lab. Let them know you're assigned a specific project when you come to the lab, so you're expected to work hard in that project, help others that is needed if they're working on something similar to you as well. Also, your duties in the lab, mainly, keep on task with what you're doing, but also we help each other out. There's different lab activities that we must do weekly, refill bottles, wash dishes, things like that. We share those duties to make sure they all get done in the lab.
What advice would you give to students who would like to get involved in a lab?
To be truthful to themselves. When I say be truthful to yourself, it's looking to things that you find interesting as is, things that you migrate toward just without any strings attached. And I think that's what you'll work the best at, is something that you actually find some passion for. So that's the advice I would give.
Definitely get involved in a lab if that's something that you want to do research. Like I said, I do realize now why they're so important. Like, why do I need to know these facts? Why would it be helpful? The ethics of research, why is all this important? When you get into biotech and actually getting into your lab, all of it's going to start to make sense. Like, it's just going to click. You're going to realize if research is what you want to do and what you don't. So definitely give it a try as an undergrad. If it's something that you think you're interested in, but just make sure, that it's what you want to do. And if you don't, it's not something that you have to do. Maybe research isn't for you. But if it is, definitely jump in the lab, find a good mentor that's going to motivate you and help you out.
In Dr. Sims' lab and clinical work, research is performed in hopes of finding mechanisms of protection from brain injury in the neonatal brain. To conclude the advice from both Dr. Sims and Deborah Craddock, follow your heart to know what to research, or if you should research at all. Hope you enjoyed this lab video. Go Blazers and go Scitech.
Those are all my questions. Is there anything else you would like to tell the Scitech students?
They're welcome to come and see if their passion is in this lab. We don't mind. We keep the doors open. So we look forward to seeing the future students.